What's going on, guys? Gomes here, back again on another MLB The Show 19 Diamond Dynasty video. This is, of course, my May 17th roster upgrade predictions. As always, these come out bi-weekly every other Friday, and then my roster predictions come out every other Tuesday. So always make sure to stick around for the channel at 2:45 Eastern Time is when they always will be going live about. This is a very interesting episode. I have a lot of guys getting close to diamond, and maybe even some diamonds falling to gold. Should be very exciting. Once again, I reiterate, I'm just going through 17 players, 7 hitters, 7 pitchers, and then 19. 7 hitters, 7 pitchers, 5 downgrades. That is by now means not everybody that's going to get upgraded, so I'm not sleeping on them. Trust me. Let me know down below in the comment section if I didn't miss anybody, but I just didn't include them on the list. Let me know your own predictions down below. But let's get right into it. Like I said, very excited for this episode. As always, going to be starting off with our hitters, and we will be starting off in Boston for a bronze right here, Rafael Devers. So I'm going to reiterate, all of these are within the last 30 days. Not the last 30 games, but the last 30 days, all of their stats that I have tracked. So Rafael Devers versus lefties hitting 333, 407 slug, no home runs, 2 extra base hits. Righties 394, 577 slug, 2 home runs, 9 total extra base hits. Honestly, I think contact both sides and power both sides could probably get an upgrade. He has 14 strikeouts within the last 30 days, so maybe they even boost his vision up a little bit as well. His fielding makes it really difficult for him. I don't know if he's quite going to get the jump to silver yet. I'll say a 74 overall, but I think he definitely is going to get up to silver at some point this year. Once again, that fielding is just really tough and does not help his cause whatsoever. And here we got a brand new diamond, Andrelton Simmons. You guys see the price. He's going insanely cheap. Get on Andrelton Simmons right now. I am very confident in this pick. You guys know he was diamond earlier in the year. And check these stats. In the last 30 days versus left, he's hitting 371, 657 slug, 2 home runs, 6 total extra base hits. Righties 351, 432 slug, no home runs, 6 total extra base hits as well. 4 strikeouts and 4 walks. You guys, his contact, 371 and 351. It's going to go up both sides. And then 657 slug against lefties. Andrelton Simmons is going back to diamond. He already had that recently, so it should not be hard for them to upgrade him, getting him a pack, getting him a +1. And you guys see, if you get him for 2,000 and you sell him for a quick sell 5,000, that is 3,000 stub profit for every Andrelton Simmons. I cannot recommend this enough. Get on Andrelton Simmons right now. You will not be disappointed. On to the Astros, one of the hottest teams in baseball. We got George Springer. His price has skyrocketed within the last couple of days. He has 20 strikeouts and 15 walks versus lefties. 389, 833 slug, 2 home runs, 4 extra base hits. Righties 333, 714 slug, 9 home runs, 14 extra base hits. George Springer did just get upgraded last roster upgrade on May 3rd. I think he's going to get another one, 833 slug, 389 versus lefties. That could probably get boosted up a little bit. And then 333, 714 against righties also could receive a couple points. Probably won't move his vision. I'll say an 83 overall. I don't know if it's going to be hard once again. He has low fielding. It's going to be hard for him to get diamond. Although I think he has a chance if he keeps hitting like that. Sticking with the Astros, we got his teammate Michael Brantley, who has just been killing it lately. Kind of everybody for the Astros has been killing it, as you guys will notice that trend later on in this video. But Brantley versus lefties hitting 350, 550 slug, 1 home run, 2 extra base hits. Righties 358, 691 slug, 7 home runs, 13 total extra base hits, 8 strikeouts and 6 walks. So that discipline is not going to move, nor is the vision. His power, 550 and 691 slug. I think that's going to go up both sides, maybe to about a 60-50 about for power. And then his contact versus lefties, especially hitting 350, I could see that getting raised a couple points. His defense is kind of bad, but I think he's been hitting well enough. I think he is going to go up to a gold 80 overall for Michael Brantley. Moving on to the National League for the New York Metropolitans, we got Jeff McNeil right here, hitting 400 against lefties, 500 slug, 2 extra base hits. Righties 350, 500 slug once again, 2 home runs, 8 extra base hits. 500 slug, it might not seem like a tremendous amount, but compared to his power 36 and 41, I think that could both be raised a couple points, maybe 5-6 somewhere in there. And then lefties hitting 400, I think maybe plus 3 or 4 contact. I'll say a 78 overall for Jeff McNeil. Once again, I posed this question in one of my best to invest videos. Is Jeff McNeil a good defender? I had some people say he's a tremendous defender, so maybe they upgrade his defensive stats a little bit, but nonetheless, I'll say a 78 overall for him. We have a diamond that I think is going to go up. We have Javier Baez, just been killing it. The Cubs have been killing it too. First place in the NL Central. Get ready for this one. Lefties hitting 643 with the 1.714 slug, 4 home runs, 6 total extra base hits. God damn, 330 against righties, 560 slug, 3 home runs, 15 extra base hits. I think his power won't move versus righties, but his contact I think could get a couple points. Then versus lefties, you guys already know that is a smaller sample size, so they probably would be a little bit conservative, but I think he could get like +5 power versus lefties, make him even better. He has 28 strikeouts, 7 walks. You guys know he's a free swinger. That's not going to change. I'll say a +1, maybe a +2 if they're feeling froggy, but I think Javier Baez is going to get a hell of a lot better in this update. And then finally, our last hitter onto the Pittsburgh Pirates, we have Josh Bell right here. His lefties, 214, 357 slug, not really going to focus on that. Are going to focus on his righties, hitting 379 with the 848 slug, 6 home runs, 17 total extra base hits. So I don't think they're going to move his lefty stats at all. Maybe they actually downgrade his contact a point or two, but I kind of doubt it. However, I think he's probably going to get at least like 7 contact versus righties and maybe up to 70 power versus righties as well, killing it. You guys see his or you guys don't see, but he is common fielding. So he really suffers from that. I'll say a 78 overall. It's going to be tough for him to go gold. He's really going to have to keep hitting, but he deserves a upgrade nonetheless. On to our pitchers, starting with the Minnesota Twins, we have Tampa Bay Rays product right here, Jake Odorizzi. Really hot lately, 31.1 innings, 0.86 ERA, 188 OBA, opponent batting average, 0.86 whip, walks and hits per inning pitched, 28 strikeouts in 6 walks. I think he's going to get upgraded pretty much across the board. Hits K, walk 9 is all going to get upgraded. I didn't pull his home run stat, but I imagine that could even move up a couple points as well. I'm going to say a +3 for Odorizzi, up to a 78 overall. The Twins are really doing a hell of a job right now, leading the AL Central. A lot of people surprised. I'm not really. You guys know I'm from Minnesota. I knew that we had a good squad. I just didn't know that they were going to be this good this fast. On to the Astros. You guys heard my warning. They are killing it. Justin Verlander, 1.83 ERA, 34.1 innings pitched, 129 OBA, 0.67 whip, 38 strikeouts and 8 walks. That's insane. 129 opponent batting average. I think he could get like a +3, +4 hits per 9. 38 strikeouts and 8 walks. I don't know if they're going to move that necessarily. I'm primarily focused on his hit 9. I'll say a +1 overall for Justin Verlander. 288. Still somehow getting better as he ages. It's kind of crazy. And then another Astro. Count him 4 in this video. We got Roberto Osuna. 11 innings pitched. 0 ERA, 0.86 opponent batting average, 0.36 whip, 9 strikeouts and 1 walk. I think his hits per 9 is definitely going to get upgraded for sure, probably like 6 points, and then maybe a point or 2 on K9. I'll say an 83, possibly 84, but I'll say an 83, be a little bit conservative. I think he has a good chance going diamond. The Astros are really hot right now. They're going to be playing towards October, so that's plenty of opportunities for Osuna to move up this year. Moving on to the National League, we got another closer. We have for the Pittsburgh Pirates, we have Felipe Vasquez right here. Yeah, he has 12 innings pitched, 8 for 8 on save opportunities. Roberto Osuna is 5 for 5, by the way. 0.75 ERA, 217 opponent batting average, 117 whip, 19 strikeouts, 4 walks. I think maybe a +3, +4 to his K per 9, and that might be about it. Maybe they give him +1 or +2 hit 9. I think he will move up to an 82 overall. He could possibly go diamond, but he's going to have to work on that walk rate. 4 walks in 12 innings. It's not that great, so that is really what he's going to have to focus on to get that up a little bit higher. Zack Greinke was on my roster predictions last week. He did not get upgraded, but somehow he's even doing better now. 40.2 innings pitched, 1.55 ERA, 180 opponent batting average, 0.74 whip, 35 strikeouts and 5 walks. I think his hit 9 is definitely going to go up. That could go up +5, 6 right there. His K per 9, he has 35 in about 40 innings pitched. probably going to stay the same. His walk rate might go up a couple points as well. I was saying 83, maybe an 84. You know what, hell, I'm going to say an 84 overall. I think Zack Greinke has a legitimate shot at going diamond this year. If he starts striking out more batters, I think he is going to get there. And of course, you guys know he's been there before, so theoretically it should be a little bit easier for him to get back there. For the Los Angeles Dodgers, speaking of teams that are hot as hell, HyunJin Ryu, another guy who did get upgraded last roster update. He is one of the best pitchers in baseball right now. 37.2 innings pitched, 1.19 ERA, 176 opponent batting average, 0.66 whip, 40 strikeouts, and 2 walks in about 38 innings pitched. That is crazy. I think pretty much hit K and walk 9 are all going to get upgraded. I'll say an 82 overall for HyunJin Ryu. He's pitching really, really well and probably been the Dodgers' best pitcher so far this year, absolutely killing it. And then finally, our last pitcher upgrade for the San Diego Padres, we got none other than Chris Padack. First year in the MLB, and he is doing a really fine job. 26.2 innings pitched, 169, nice ERA, 130 opponent batting average, 0.60 whip, 30 strikeouts and 4 walks. Of course, this is a bit interesting because I don't think he's had a roster upgrade. I don't think there's been a roster update since he's been, you know, in MLB The Show. But I'll say a +2 to 77 overall. They're not going to go too crazy because, once again, he is just starting in the MLB. But his hit per nine could definitely go up. 4 walks at about 27 innings pitched. That can move up a little bit as well from a 51. 77 overall for Chris Padack. That is going to do it for all the upgrades. Now on to the downgrades. All of these are actually in the National League, funny enough. We are going to start out with the New York Mets, and we're actually gonna have 2 of them, starting with Noah Syndergaard. He was on my roster downgrade last week, or last roster update, did not get downgraded. He's pitching worse. 27.2 innings pitched, 5.40 ERA, 3.23 opponent batting average, 1.67 whip, 34 strikeouts and 10 walks. Originally, I said 85 last roster update prediction. I'm gonna stick with that. I don't think they're gonna move him down to gold, but I do think an 85 overall is fair. He has 10 walks and 27 innings pitched, so that's going to go down. 3.23 opponent batting average. That is really bad. That is a horrible OBA to have, so that's going to go down probably 5-6 points. I think he'll stay diamond, but there is a chance he could go gold, so always be on the look for that. If you have a Noah Syndergaard, might want to sell him. Wilson Ramos, another downgrade right here. He's an 81 overall catcher. Against lefties, hitting 167, no slugging percentage, no extra base hits. Righties hitting 175, 254 slug, 2 extra base hits, 19 strikeouts to 4 walks. I think he is going to go down to a 79. He is really not hitting well. I think he's only hitting like 220 overall this year as well. I think contact left and right are both going to go down quite a bit, and he does not have the defense to stay gold. So I think he is going to go down to a 79 overall. Here we go. We got Bryce Harper. I know a lot of people are going to be interested in this one, and I know a lot of Phillies fans might be upset about it, but here's the facts. 179 against lefties, 393 slug, 1 home run, 4 extra base hits. Righties, 194, 333 slug, 2 home runs, 6 extra base hits. I know he still has like a 370 on base percentage, which is why I do not think that people say, oh, Bryce Harper's trash. That's not the case. He still gets on base. However, thinking about contact and MLB The Show attributes, he is going to get downgraded to an 85 overall in my opinion, 36 strikeouts as well. Possibly see his vision go down, but I think his power and contact versus righties in particular, and his contact versus lefties as well, is going to get downgraded. Nothing too serious, you guys know. He's a cover boy. It's going to help him out, but 85 overall. I do not think he is going to go down to gold, but you cannot deny the facts. He does deserve to get a roster downgrade right here. On to the Cincinnati Reds. We're going to have somebody dropping down to gold, and that is Joey Votto. This year in total, he's hitting like 210 in the last 30 days. Lefties hitting 120, 160 slug, 1 extra base hit. Righties 214, 357 slug, 28 strikeouts, 16 walks. I think his contact both sides is going to go down, maybe even his power as well. I'll say an 84. I don't think they're going to go too much further than that, but he possibly could go down to an 83. I'm not going to rule that out. Nonetheless, he is going to go gold absolutely for sure. I have about 0 doubt in my mind. Sell Joey Votto right now. Trust me, he is going to plummet in price once he goes down to gold. And then finally, our last roster downgrade, we have Corey Seager. This one sucks. I did not want to put him. You guys know I'm a big fan of Corey Seager, especially in the game too. He's a lot of fun to use, really sweet lefty swing, but once again, I'm not going to deny the facts. 250 batting average against lefties, 313 slug, 2 extra base hits. Righties, 169, 288 slug, 1 home run, 5 extra base hits. That's what really kills them. 88 contact versus right is simply too high. He's going to get a pretty, you know, -6, maybe -7 right there. I know he's had injury issues last year. He was out pretty much the entire season, but at some point you're going to have to say, you know, he still deserves to get a downgrade in this game because he's not playing up to the attributes that he has on the game. So I think he's going to go down to an 81 overall. I think he's going to get a -2. I think that's just what he deserves. His slug is pretty bad too, so I think his power could go down a little bit as well. But that is going to do it for the roster prediction, upgrades and downgrades. Like I said, Andrelton Simmons, I'm going to remind you again, make sure invest in him. And like I said, probably only 1 diamond going down to gold, possibly a couple more. I think Harper's going to stay up to diamond for sure, but Syndergaard has a chance of going down to gold. Let me know down below in the comment section what you guys think. Let me know who you think is going up, who's going down, anywhere in between. Gladly go ahead and continue the conversation over there. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to like down below. Hope you guys have a great day, and there comes out.